of talent. They're big boys up front. They've got Ruan Pienaar at 9, the brains of the outfit. And then you've got people like Roscoe Speckman, 7 superstar, playing at the Classic for the first time. The other night he looked absolutely electric. It's going to be tight. I think I've got to go with my head over my heart here. And I think I'm going to go with the box.
Okay, so Chris is choosing the box. I'm sure most of the Canadian fans will not be happy with that. Understood, but he does have an amazing record in terms of choosing winners. So we shall see. One thing I can guarantee you, the long-time supporter and fan of the Canadian team, Mr. Jay Correa, who owns the Swizzle Inn, I'm pretty sure if Canada win, the Swizzle Inn will not close tonight. Jay will keep it open all night. So God bless you, Jay Correa, and all you do for Canada. Now, a public service announcement. If you own a Mini Cooper, if it's parked on the Roberts Avenue side of the field, and if the number is 40088, you need to move it within the next 10 minutes or it will be towed. And there goes your transportation. So it's a Mini Cooper, number 40088. Please move your car. It's blocking an entrance.
So, Harry, I've already upset a lot of all my Canadian mates with my prediction.
Yes.
We're just missing a rugby team right now.
Yes, the Springboks. The Bokke are keeping the fans waiting and the opposition waiting. I'm sure their team manager is on the spot and getting them out here to the field.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth the wait, though, ladies and gents.
Undoubtedly, this should be the highlight match of the week. The senior South Africa team, of course, double World Cup champions. Won the last 2 World Cups. I think it's 4 in total now. Certainly won the World Cup more times than any other nation. They are a proud rugby nation, the South Africans. They did win the plate competition last year, and I asked their captain, Sam Herber, would he be back next year, and would he like to go one step further? Well, he's back, and he's hoping to go one step further this year. But the first thing you need to do, Sam, get your team on the field. Penalty to Canada. Aha! I think I see the Springbok green coming out. Must have heard us. Of course, we do have a large Canadian community in Bermuda, and we have probably an equally large South African community in Bermuda, so no lack of support for both teams. So Canada will be defending the northern end of the field. I believe this is John Cain's grandsons bringing out the ball today. So well done, gentlemen. The family tradition continues. That's John Cain's 2 grandsons presenting the match ball. Well done, boys.
Ruan Pienaar to kick off for the Boks.
Okay, we're going to hand it over to Mr. Hogan O'Connell. Get us underway. And we're off. That's a good relieving kick.
Touch finder. Drops in front of the danger man, Roscoe Speckman, number 24.
Yes, kicking to Roscoe is not a good tactic. Box fly high, secure the ball. And it's a tactical kick. He was outside his 22. Slight misstep there. So it's going to be a Canadian line-out throw. A little bit of breeze tonight, blowing across the field. To secure the ball out to the midfield.
The moonlight.
Oh, good strong running in the centres. And swing the ball wide again.
Bit of a loose one there by Maloney.
What? The king of kickers.
Slick hands from the Canadians initially. Pienaar to Kirshner. Kirshner low kick. Marovich back. Try score a hero the other night. What's he got? He's got some strong running. Runs straight into Speckman. Maloney. Here's my boy. Where's Black? The bowling ball. Out it comes again. Dave Buck, I think, this time. Maloney. Marovich. Into Pienaar. Pienaar rips it clear. Oh, he rips it clear. He ripped it, but his winger was in front of Pienaar when he ripped it.
Offside is the call, and here's Mr. Maloney's going to have a shot at goal. Now this guy is kicking dynamite. He'd be right up there with the Shinkler type of percentage. So we shall see. It's quite an ambitious kick, but Lord knows he's kicked well this week.
Maloney off the crossbar! The crossbar challenge, the Canadian support is up and making some noise early doors.
I think that guy could walk on water. He's that good. What a kick. So first blood to Canada. The score stands at 3-0.
Atkinson with a clean take. O'Donoghue into contact. A little bit tricky. Newman's as well. South Africa with a chance to counter-attack. Pienaar has a look right, takes it left. Speckman with a little bit of space in. You do not want to give Speckman space. Pienaar finds Monroe out wide. Heavy carries. Big hit midfield. Donahue. Ball goes wide. Oh, I think it's over.
It's over. It's a try to the Springboks. Had a lot of work to do, but
Sam Gerber, the captain.
Sam managed to battle his way through 2 tackles and reach the whitewash. So the Springboks move ahead by a score of 5-3 with the kick to come.
Looks like Pienaar's going for the drop kick.
Good effort, but it slides right. Not sure the South Africans don't have a tee tonight, or whether the option is for a drop kick. But regardless, the score remains 5-3 to South Africa.
Speckman.
Ambitious pass. Just a little bit too far.
A little ambitious, but he's looking at his outside backs, wondering why they weren't running onto it.
So a promising position for Canada. Just inside the Springbok 22.
Nice take at the front of the lineup by Humphreys. Canada with the platform. Leverage with a little show and go. It's been turned over and Maravich having to scramble back in. Maravich strong into contact. They're asking a question and Wingner's not happy, Newman's not happy with the Canadian request for foul play. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Oh, he did very well to clean that up. But illegally so. And oh, Pienaar, rare mistake from Pienaar. That might be his first mistake in his entire career.
This was what we expected tonight, a very hard-fought battle, neither side giving an inch. Enthralling rugby.
Bit of a messy old pass to Maloney, but he tidies up, makes touch. Pienaar tidies up to Munro at backfield, but tackled well by Canadian loose forwards. Goes Munro again. Oh, lovely little break by the South African. Just gone forward in the contact though, it looks like. Canada being stretched. Not sure what the excitement's for midfield down here. But
great deal of excitement amongst your Canadian friends, Chris.
Storage. Deep left field kick in.
Well taken.
Peterson with a good double hit from the loose forwards from Canada. Speckman first receiver. Big fellas out in the middle of the park. Munro with a slightly loose pass. He had a very good game the other night. Munro from fullback. And Harry, the Boks have scored over 100 points in 2 games. They're try machines all around.
Prolific. Speckman, I guess, the standout because of his ability to beat so many defenders with his sidestepping and his swerving. If he's given any space, he is very, very destructive.
In the meantime, Humphreys takes it hard onto the cricket square. Proper little arm wrestle on the midfield here. Here's Maloney. Sturridge. Oh, it's been intercepted almost by Pienaar. I think it's gone backwards off Pienaar. It's been turned over again though, and Canada still have it. Here's my boy. Sturridge playing its first receiver, it's taking contact on the gain line, but it gets to the gain line. Maloney with a kick. Pushes Kutse back.
Adventurous play.
Finds his mate Munro.
He needs support, he needs support.
Here's Kirshner. Quite an abrasive character, Kirshner. You hear him, he's one of the...
You've got to admire the way South Africa are running everything. As soon as I say that, of course, they kick.
Finds Maloney in a bit of space. Thinks about it, gives it back to his back rower. And takes it into contact. Strong South African defence, as you would expect. Canadians do well to recycle that. Back to Maloney. Little show, but doesn't give it to Black. Big contact, rocks the ball loose, but it goes backwards and still Canada ball. Scrum half, Pixon has a little snipe. He's held up and he's in a bit of trouble. It's been turned over by the South Africans. Moonlight all over him. Pienaar to Gerber. Gerber with a couple of steps. Finds a little bit of a gap. And then he finds Markovic. Monroe also stopped and probably held up in a maul here. Held up and no chance for him to get ground. So Canada escaped.
Very good defence there by the Canadians. Holding up the maul, they will now feed the following scrum. Titanic struggle here tonight. Both sides giving everything they have. You have to wonder whether fitness and stamina will play a part in the second half. But they're certainly giving everything in this opening 30 minutes. And we've just passed through the halfway mark of the first half. 14 minutes to play.
Here's Marvich, he's one of their star players and he's found a little bit of space. That pass out the back there. Up to the halfway, Canada go. Ooh, look.
Offside or high tackle or both.
Just what you need when you've been on tour for 7 days. Holy moly.
Yes, no quarter asked for or indeed given. The game being played at a frantic pace and hard hitting. Hard running and hard hitting.
He gets up though, shakes it off. That didn't hurt.
Changing the guard for some of the Springbok team.
Yeah, it's Trevor Hilgerson there trying to shake that little blow off. Made of stern stuff, clearly.
Is that big fella playing tonight, Alberts? Injured?
He's on the team sheet, but he's not on the back. Oh, no, tell you a lie. Number 3. Alberts.
So Canada midway between the 10-metre line and the 22. They will be throwing into this line out.
Looks like Moonlight standing at first receiver, so you can imagine what he's going to be doing. Ball in hand for Canadians. Oh, ball goes over the top though. It's a bit loose, and here's Speckman. Well tackled though by Moonlight. Seven's fell. Here we go. A little untidy. Monroe has to go back and tighten that up. South Africa under a bit of pressure, but they have the ball. Big boys struck it up. Get slightly better field position for Speckman or first receiver. It's Brave running it out of there.
Well, this has been their policy. They've run everything, and that's usually the key for a kick.
Another pile drive from the forwards, trying to get some space, and that's a decent touch finder, but it only gets to about the 22, if that. Canada with a nice platform. If you're supporting Canada, make some noise, ladies and gents. And how about the Bok fans? Where are you guys? Oh, Canadian line-out not quite functioning properly. Kirshner, Monroe. Good hands by the South Africans. They made it to the halfway. Speckman
Oh, we got numbers out
Show
here.
and go. Good hands. Little on. Oh, I think Canadians have turned it over, but knocked on there. Recycler Alberts playing it fly half. Monroe with a little show and go. Kirshner. Oh, strong runner. He makes some yards through the fly half. Cross kick, looks a little deep. Is a little deep. And Canada off the hook.
The man down on the far side of the field.
The line-out's not quite working for the Canadians at the moment, costing them a bit of field position. Need to fix that. If they fix that, then they'll be right back in the game. It's a 2-point game. They're right in the game. What am I talking about?
Beckman standing in the standoff position.
It's deep, but once again, it's been untidy, but I think Canada have it back fortuitously. Oh, it's been a loose pass. Marovich tidies it up. Midfield kick though. Kirshner underneath it. That's a bit of a loose one, and all of a sudden, and that's a forward pass, I believe, and yep, the ref's got it. And rather fortuitously, Canada make 30 yards.
So we are 8 minutes till half time in this very tight battle. Both sides throwing everything into the battle. Not sure I got the right one, Fred.
Yeah, don't worry.
So it's a Canada feed. The ball comes out to the centres. Well met at the halfway line.
Yeah, Marovich v. Kirshner there. That's a good matchup. Two of the stars of this week. Is Atkinson. Oh! Monster hit.
Get back.
And the South Africans will turn this over. Here's Kirshner cutting a line. Runs into trouble though. Gerber back on the field, and lovely, nice, slick hands. Oh, lovely hands from the Sapper number 26, who is Aurelien Soriel. Sounds somewhat French. Spokesman back. Goes blind. Alberts to Soriel. Speckman again. Cannot give this man a yard of space. Wing there not quite the same wavelength, and the pass goes into touch.
You have to tip your hat to the Canadian defence. They're meeting fire with fire. Some tremendous tackling going on. It's a question of which defence will crack first.
Finally, a line out that goes Canada's way. It's been turned over almost immediately. South Africa on the counter-attack. Here's Kirshner. Does well to hold on to it in contact. Pienaar back on the line, and Newman's pass not quite making it. People not running onto it, and Pienaar just having a little word. Not enough go forward from his South African backs. I think it's his message. Maloney. Oh, tackles flying in as South African tackles do. Humphreys. Where's one? Where's Black leaves it behind. Sam Gerber. Oh, can't quite get hold of it. Knock on followed by a knock on. South Africa ball.
We'll go back to the first one. The first knock on.
Yeah, Marco Di Girolamo, Canada's number 19, throwing himself around.
That's Beckman playing at number 8.
So Beckman and Pienaar at the back of the scrum. Found a little bit of space by still
Look at
going.
that drive. Look at that drive. And they come again. Canada got to stand tall here.
Speckman first receiver, and he's found a little gap, and it looks like Speckman in the corner. And South Africa with their second try.
Canada did very well to hold Speckman back for 27 minutes, but he eventually, inevitably, will find a gap somewhere, and with those twinkling feet, the score is almost certain.
Pienaar pushes it left. Still a one-score game.
Springboks 10, Canada 3. Just a couple of minutes till the break. Springboks continue with this policy. Running the ball out. Very brave, but it's very high risk.
Oh, big hit midfield.
Oh, there he goes. Look out.
Here
Look
he
out.
is, Speckman. To Munro. Misses opposite man, Marvich. Slows that attack down. Wide pass. It's Gerber.
Box have numbers.
I'm not sure. Is it Gerber? No, it's not Gerber. Can't see the numbers from here, but South Africa on the attack.
And they go for the far corner again.
Can Canada hold on for the last minute of the game, of the half?
Keep it amongst the big fellas.
Pienaar. Oh, and that is the class of Ruan Pienaar. Little dagger at the death of the half. South Africa's third try as they go 15-3 up.
Right on the stroke of half time. for your forecast, is it?
Yeah. It's up at 6 and 2. Better than it was looking midweek. And this time,
Kick is
Pienaar
good.
with the easy one.
And that is the whistle for half-time. The score 17-3 to the box. Over to Ben for some music. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm so tempted to have a real beer. Do the same again. 5 minutes. He's so good to him. Please you take good care of him. Yes, you are. Look at you get up here. Mr. Hogan O'Connell has said it's time to resume. 30 minutes to decide the fate of the Classic Cup. Will it be South Africa? Will it be Canada? We're about to find out. And we're underway again. Looking very well for a big guy. Keeping it amongst the forwards. Now they push it wide to Speckman. And just like that, the Springboks are on the halfway line.
Oh, big tackling up midfield. Has rocked the ball loose, I think. Yep, big hit by Wes Black.
And the ball comes out to this side.
It's Marovic. Marovic beats one. And a tackle off the ball, I think. Yeah, ref's got it.
A bit of handbags.
I think it wouldn't be a classic final with a little bit of it, without a little bit of fisticuffs. Oh, he's reaching for a card, and the big South African back rowers take in at 5 minutes in the bin. Tackle without a ball.
Could this be the opening for Canada to get back into the game and add to their score? We shall see. They've opted for the scrum. As Chris mentioned, the yellow card in classic rugby is 5 minutes as opposed to the normal 10 in regular rugby.
So South Africa have to match numbers in the scrum, so there has to be 8 in the scrum. Means that they're going to lose a player out wide. Okay, so Maloney got up his sleeve. Pass a little bit behind Marovic. And South Africa on the counter-attack. Pienaar, with all that experience, pushes it back behind him. Done well, it's been one. Finds a bit of support, runs into Pienaar. Humphreys at first receiver, Maloney out wide. Monroe can't quite snag him. Maloney spots a little space, gets a lucky, nice bounce. Humphreys does well to stay on his feet. It's Moonlight, Daypuck. Sent to do well, Marovic with a nice pass out wide, and the Canada on the counter-attack. Daypuck at first receiver. Leverage piling in. Despite his fairly wiry frame, he takes a lot of contact. Not many options there for Maloney. Finds nobody. Daypuck tries to clean things up. That's pretty untidy.
Friday night. Speckman on the ball.
Speckman is an absolute menace. He's probably the smallest guy in the park, but danger man. He's one of the biggest men on the park. Alberts gets popped loose. Canada recycle it. Maloney to Leverage. Nice little wrap around. And he comes back for the first knock on, I think. Nice little wrap around by Maloney, but not many options once he got the ball, and he copped one as well. Strong defence by Jonathan Frank, the South African number 11. Closing doors out wide. Maloney just counting his ribs, I think.
Box are back to 15 players again.
Okay, Leverage goes blind. Little kick. Marvich on his opposite man. Puts the shoulder in.
Good chase of the ball there. Numbers out here. Oh!
Monroe's pass can't find his man.
A little ambitious, that pass.
Things not quite clicking for either team. And still the half-time score of 17-3.
Canada in a good attacking position here.
Lineouts haven't been very functional for the Canadians.
And not straight, I think, was the call. So it'll be a Springbok scrum.
Oh, look at this.
The bomb squad.
Coming on. The entire pack changed out, looks like.
The world famous bomb squad.
Do you need a ball? It's in backfield, I think. Here's Speckman with Monroe. Monroe finds a little gap. Moonlight with the tackle. Humphreys with little snags in around the ankles. Still makes the yards off contact though. Ref gets out of the way nicely. Into contact. Comes back. The ref's doing a good job of breakdancing. Oh, it's a little bit loose. Yappy now can't quite hold on to that one. Dropped by his toes.
Not the most sympathetic pass.
Pinar's having a few words with his teammates. The competitive juices for these boys still flowing. Harry, I tell you, might be past their prime, but they want to win this game of rugby.
It's a final. There's silverware to be won. Canada getting pushed back, but referee's arm is up. Laying on advantage.
Humphreys taking in contact. Pinar taking a little bit off the ball there, off the back of that ruck. Here's Marovich. Stars of Wednesday night. Tuesday night, I should say. Humphreys again, standing at first receiver. Where's Black? Piles in, spins out bumps one, bumps two. Finally a little bit of front foot ball. But strong defence from the box on the halfway line. Oh, nice lines from the Canadians. The defence is just as good. Another big hit. This time, hands from the big fellas. Here's my boy, where's Black? Where's Black? Oh! I can feel that from up here. Monroe, to his credit, bounces back to his feet and he's tracking across to make another hit. Everyone loves to see a big fella run. Canada on the attack. Speckman with a tackle. Moonlight over the top. Scrum half has it. It's a little untidy, a little bit slow for the Canadians. Moonlight at 9. The big boys keep coming and Canada have to score first, you feel. Get themselves back in this game. Here's the man again. Lassoed a little bit, but ref says it's okay. Here's Marovich. Breaks one tackle, comes back in field. Still going.
Penalty.
South Africa done very well. Over the ball there.
And everybody will take a large gulp of breath, I'm sure.
Yeah, Corne Seacamp with the jackal there. Hasn't made touch, so Canada count. Oh, it has made touch. So South Africa take a breath, having withstood that attack.
Multiple phases, but the Springbok defence stood tall. Ball comes back on the Springbok side. A bit of a bounce pass. Making good ground though. Comes back again. More strong running. Inside the 22.
Alberts.
Ball's gone
Went
backwards.
Alberts again. Met by Atkinson. Oh, it's been won. Gerber wide. Oh, it might have been high, I think. But ref goes on after a high tackle, but I think it doesn't matter. South Africa with their first attack in the second half, and they've got to score points. And that might be a bit of a killer blow for the Canadians.
South Africa hit 22 points. Conversion to come. Withstood relentless attack, multi-phase from Canada, held them out, and almost their first entry into the Canadian half, they go over in the corner. It's a hammer blow for the Canadians. Kick is good.
I think that's Peterson with the conversion.
So 24-3 means the Canadians need to score 4 times to move ahead.
Yeah, they're chasing the game at this point, but there's plenty of pride in this Canadian team.
Huge pride.
It's a nice one, and someone's going to cop some. Nicely taken. Oh, he's done well.
It's a big fella.
Got Gerber outside him, and Gerber's going to make the run in. Oh, look at that for a step. The skipper, Sam Gerber.
Beautiful interplay and a wonderful sidestep to finish off the move.
Robert Kruger with the take off the kick-off and making great ground, passing to his skipper. I think it's Humphreys down in backfield for the Canadians.
The Canadian there, the jumper.
That's not Humphreys, I'm not sure who it is. Joe Peterson with the extras, and The Springboks, as they have done in their previous two matches this week, stretching out a lead in the second half, showing their class.
You can rest assured the Canadians will fight to the very end.
Yeah, it's Canadian Paul McNiff who's Pat Rower.
There is no quit in those guys.
Took a knock there.
They will play every minute.
Alberts chopped down. But the Boks clearly in the mood right now. Oh, a little good cover tackle from the Canadian left winger. Yappy now, I think, taking leave of absence. I know. Yappy's back in the pack. Destructive force against the Lions in the very first game of the week. A little bit quieter since. It took its toll on his body, to be fair. Here's Maloney. Daypuck. Monroe with the tackle. Big fellas over the top. Maloney to Leverage. Leverage always makes yards despite his frame. He's hardy fella. Here's Humphreys, first receiver. Atkinson over the top. Maloney, Daypuck, Marvich. Yep, Sam Gerber almost had his hands on it. Atkinson. Nice long pass, but Canada going backwards right now. Turnover, Kruger's got it. He's been a menace since he's come back on from his yellow card. Alberts. Back to Roscoe Speckman. Uh-oh. Runs into trouble though, in the shape of Wes Black. Alberts. Oh, lovely rugby. It's Yappy now. Yappy now snagged, but gets over the line. And it's another one for the Springboks.
Kick is good.
Peterson with the extras.
38 points to 3 is the score. You have to feel for the plucky Canadians. They've certainly given their all. Fought from start to finish.
Let's go Canada support. Let's make some noise for Canada, ladies and gents. Let's go. Come on, last 10 minutes. That's a nice little tackle on the 22. Alberts, his first receiver. Oh, South Africa got the wind in their sails right now, and they are tearing the Canadians apart. So Kirshner now with another one. I can see, puts the hit in, and it's a forward pass, says the ref. No score.
Overly generous. Well, Chris, it's been another wonderful classic, and I'm sure John Kane would like us to mention the army of volunteers who make this possible. Literally hundreds of people in all kinds of positions all around the ground. So a big thank you to all our volunteers for all the hard work they've done throughout the week.
Yeah, you're right, Harry, and the standard continues to be exceptional. The Canada-Argentina game was one of the best games of rugby we've ever had at the Classic, and this seemingly victorious Springbok team tonight are as good as it's been as well.
Yes, it's been a first-rate week all round. Great weather, great crowds, great play. So hats off to John Kane and his committee for all they've done to put this together. And South Africa on the move again.
It's in that wide. Dummy throw. Tackle. Little untied, and I think they've turned it over. No,
so
the
penalty
ref.
to the box.
Speckman wants to punish some tired bodies with his quick feet, probably.
Yes, there'll be some sore bodies tomorrow morning.
Oh. And that's just me and you, Harry.
Yes.
Maloney, one of the stars of the evening, of the week, going for a 50-22 to finish off, not quite. Monroe has a little look, go quick. Nah, it's been a long week. I don't blame you. Pienaar has a little look, calls for it but doesn't get it. They go quick regardless, and here's Speckman, and you don't need to give him much space. Just snagged. Here's Kirshner, runs back towards his big boys. Where's Black with the tackle? Speckman. Oh, yeah. Just forward pass there. Only by about 4 or 5 feet. Speckman weaving his magic. Threading the needle, but it did go forward. Humphreys, once again, acting as first receiver. Out wide, but South African defence is as good as ever. Marvich finds a little bit of space. He's been a star. Oh, lovely! Marvich, a star of the Canadian team this week. Blake Marvich. He's given the big Canadian support something to cheer. Blake Marvich, one of the stars of the Canadian team this week. And finally, the fantastic Springbok defence is cracked. And of course, the conversion is made by that man, Mike Maloney. As we enter the last couple of minutes of the Classic final. Pienaar goes long. Maloney puts it back into the crowd. Speckman, yeah, why not? We've got 90 seconds on the clock. Let's go, boys. Tackle still flying in. 3 games in, 1 week in. Final moments of this year's Classic. Albert's a little chip and go. Chip and chase. Knock on. Springboks with possibly the final scrub of the game. Speckman at 8 to Pienaar. Couple of the stars. Ball in the hand for the Springboks. Another strong carry for the Springboks over the halfway into the last minute. Here's Speckman. Tired legs and dancing feet, and here's Roscoe Speckman. Finish things off. Gerard Munro with the final touch. For the Classic Springboks. And that, ladies and gents, is that. Let's make some noise for Canada and South Africa. Congratulations, South Africa, the 36th champions of the World Rugby Classic. There will be, of course, presentation on the halfway line. Make sure you're heading to the bar, head to the merchandise tent. Still lots going on tonight at the Classic. So there's going to be a presentation over here, please. We can have both teams, South Africa and Canada. Over in front of the stands. If we can have Canada and South Africa over here towards the commentary box. Ronan and John Kane with the trophy.
Yeah, that's what John wants, I guess.
Okay, Harry, I'm going to throw it over to you, mate.
Thank you very much, Chris. Titanic battle by these two great teams. Fantastic week for Canada. Let's give the Canadians a nice round of applause. There's no give up in the Canadians. They went right to the end. So well done to them. But a word or two with the captain of the Springboks, who would be Sam Herber. Sam, congratulations. You and I spoke this time last year, and I said, are you coming back? You said yes. I said, are you going to go one better? You said you hope so. Well, you've done that. How did the week go? How did you feel the weekend?
First of all, I want to say thank you. From my side, we just had one awesome week. Great vibes on guys. Rugby boys to the best. So we trained hard, we worked hard, we partied hard. We had an awesome week with these kinds of guys. Management, team, supporters, everything. I'm so proud of you boys. Love you.
Well, Sam, I have to ask you again, are you coming back next year? And do you hope to retain the Classic trophy?
Oh, that's all. Listen, often winning it's almost yes, I'm coming back, but I'll see you in 3 weeks after the body's rested a bit. But I think I'll leave it to the youngsters to come back this year. I think this is the last one for me.
We hope not, but we understand how you feel. Now I'm going to call upon the president of the World Rugby Classic, Mr. John Kane, to present the Classic Trophy to Sam and the South Africans. And this will end what a fantastic week, fantastic weather, great teams playing, and also a word from me to the Canadians. Well played, guys. You gave it all. A lot of respect. A lot of respect. So everybody, please give these two teams a great round of applause. The night is young. There's a lot of partying to do. So we'll leave you to the partying. Again, a big thanks to John Kane and the committee of the World Rugby Classic for yet another amazing event. Thank you very much. My pleasure. My pleasure.
I think people will still